Do you remember what we call these fancy drawings that have the different views? What do you think? Was it? Close. Yeah, it was multi-view drawings or three-view drawings, or if you really want to be fancy, orthographic projection. Yeah, it's a mouthful. All right, let's click on the line. I'm going to do the top view here first, so let's go 3 inches over. The height is 2.5, so I'm going to go down 2.5. Now I'll just go back 3, hit C and enter for close. That's a little trick you can do. Now I need to get this gap here. Well, it's 0.5 down, 0.5 over, and I can assume this side's the same, and 0.5 up from the bottom. So offset 0.5 on all 4 sides. And then I need to do some trimming. TR, enter, enter. And let's see, I don't need this one or that one. I don't need this one or that one or that one and that one. Next, I have these short little lines that if you look, they're 0.3 down. So O for offset and enter, 0.3 and enter. Click on the top line and go down 0.3. Trim off in the middle here. TR, enter, enter, trim. That's the top one. Going to draw a line 1 inch down, get a little spacing. And let's see, the height of this, I don't know over here how tall this is, but it matches up with the side view. So it's 1.5 down. And I'm going to go over the same distance as the top, which is 3. And the same height up, 1.5. And I'm going to click over here and close it and delete out that little 1 inch spacer I put in there. Now, these sides here line up with the top. So they're 0.5 over. This line here on the bottom is 0.5 up from the bottom. So again, offset 0.5 on the sides, on the bottom. This line here is 1 inch up from the bottom, so offset 1 inch. And this line here, it's kind of this random number, 0.7273. So offset 0.7273, hit enter, offset that line up. Now the tricky part is trimming. TR, enter, enter. This line in between is trimmed. This line right here is trimmed off on the sides. This line, the second one, that's trimmed off on the sides. And this one's trimmed off at the bottom and right there. And it takes this, that's the hard part, is knowing what to trim, what to keep, and making sure you don't miss anything. Now we can do the side view. We draw a line over 1 inch. I'm going to go over the rest of the width, 2.5 and enter. I'm going to go up 1.5 and enter. Delete my little spacer. Now, I need to know how far over this line is, but I don't. There's this cool little method called the 45 degree, where if I draw a line 45 degrees, and then I draw, okay, here's my 0.3, and I hit that corner and go down, well, guess how long this is? 0.3. So, draw a line over 0.3. This line right here, I get the height from the front view. It lines up with this line, which we know is 0.5 off the bottom. So, line 0.5 up. And then just connect the dots. Okay, now I need to do the hidden lines. So go to the by layer drop down, other, click the load button. I would use that middle one, hidden 2, the small one. This is 0.5. Hit OK, hit OK. Activate it. Draw your lines. Now, people in the last class, you got to draw them from these top 2 here. Sometimes some people drew them from this one, and that's not right. All right, that gives us this one and this one, but now we need to know how far over this vertical one is here. Well, again, if this is 0.3, take a wild guess what this one is. 0.5, and I can know that because if I follow these two lines up, and then they bank, what's the difference between these two lines? 0.5. So, offset, 0.5. Now, that's not the right type of line, but watch this. If I click on it and change it to the hidden line, it will change. So you can select any object or any line and change its style to whatever you want. And then you just got to trim. TR, enter, enter. Trim the top, trim there, trim there, trim there, there, there. And I'm just going to select these two parts and delete them out. Okay? Then you're going to highlight, find your title block that you have. You should have it saved on some file somewhere. Copy, Control C the copy, Control V the paste. Put it in there. Don't forget to double click on the title. All caps. Type in the name. That's obviously not the name. Print it 1-to-1. Okay?